Hey, this tutorial is about one of the greatest shots in badminton. That is the high backhand clear. So the shot from this position down here where you add a lot of power. One of the most tricky shots in badminton, because how can we add so much power in this position hitting with the backhand? If you want to learn that with 5, I say easy tips, it's not that easy, then you have come to the right place. So let's get going and look at tip number 1. With this approach to the shuttle, hit it up in the air. We can pull back our upper body, use the muscles in our legs in the lunge to really add a lot of power into the shot. Of course, on top level, and I can also do that, I can stand down here, not using my body at all, but it's extremely difficult to add that much power only using your arm. So tip number 1, the approach to the corner, a big lunge. Have this angle towards the corner, hit the shuttle out, around your head angle. So not too close to the net, not too far back, somewhere, with the line of your head. That is tip number 1. So tip number 2 here. Of course, all these tips are crucial to master, but this one is extremely important. That is the pre-move with the elbow. And what that means is that when we come down here, I'll just try to change the angle just a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. Imagine that I'm in the corner. I'm landing like this. My racket is in this position. So I come down to the corner. Racket is in this position, getting ready to fire away up towards the shuttle. So the first thing that happens, that's tip number 2, that is the pre-move with the elbow. So a move like this, and a move with my upper body and my legs as well. So if I'm in the correct place down here, I land in my lunge and move up. So elbow, upper body, this is the pre-move, this one. So the pre-move before we add all the power. That is tip number 2. Really shoot that elbow up in the air towards the shuttle. So the grip is a bevel grip. So my thumb starts at the bevel grip, that small side on the grip here. I place it here with loose fingers. And when I hit the shuttle in the next step, I tighten up my fingers and I like to rotate the grip a little bit inside of my hand. So I almost end up in a thumb grip, but not all the way to a thumb grip, because if I do that, my rotation would be too big and I will hit out of the side here. So my wrist also needs to change just a little bit. If I had it like this, you can see the angle of my racket will go out. If I change just a little bit together with the grip, when I'm pushing with the grip, then I have the correct angle all the way up here. I have the bevel grip, I tighten up. My wrist is not like this because then it will go out. I change the grip just a little bit, and when we look at tip number 4 about the form rotation, it will all make sense because all of these things will be combined and you will hit the shuttle the optimal way. So tip number 3, bevel grip, loose fingers, tighten up the grip, end up pushing with the thumb, and then remember the angle of the wrist just a little bit so we don't hit it going out. So now we have to hit the shuttle. We just talked about how to add the finger power together with the correct grip. And that's in focus now here in tip number 4. We really need to tighten up everything. So we go from being pretty much relaxed, using the pre-move, still relaxed, and then comes the forearm rotation and the arm rotation, the shoulder as well, because you rotate all the way from here down to your forearm rotation. So pre-move, fingers, rotation this way. And now you can see when I push with my fingers, my angle is correct to hit the shuttle. It will go straight down the line instead of going out. So in this tip, you add the finger power and you add the rotation, the outwards forearm rotation, like this. To tip number 5 now, because that is to use the follow through and rotate around. And that means that when I've done all the other stuff here, when I hit the shuttle, I need to follow through with the movement and rotate around in my upper body and also move my legs towards the center position. So this way, relax, pre-move, rotation, follow through. Also a really nice sound, right? Okay, so loose fingers, bevel grip, pre-move, finger power, forearm rotation, follow through. That is the 5 key elements in, doing the optimal high backhand. There's also a small thing you can add if you are a little bit more under pressure. That would be, instead of following through, you can use the kickback movement. So more like a whipping movement. We talked about that in other videos here on the channel. So it's more of an explosive high backhand, you can say. But if you want to learn it the easiest way, that would be to use the follow through, where you rotate all your body, move the arms in that full swing movement. Okay, so let's see some more clips on this, and also of course remember to watch the GoPro and the slow motion on this, and hopefully you can try this your own and master it your own and really nurture those details and get it to work. So that was my take on the high backhand. I hope you liked it. Remember to subscribe if you want more like this in the future, and also check out Badminton Family Plus if you want over 1,000 more videos of some e-learning material, tactics, physical, and a lot of stuff. Check that out as well. Have a great day. See you in our next video. Hey.